What is good, everybody? Man, it's your boy Jay in the building, man. We is back again with another video. Now, before we get this video started, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Okay, so we probably have one of the biggest transfers heading into the HBCU scene that we've probably seen in quite some time. So a guy here named Arik Gilbert. He's a transfer from Nebraska, right? So that's where he last played at. So before we even watch any of his highlights, I figured I should tell y'all who he is, man. So Arik Gilbert was a 5-star recruit coming out of Marietta, Georgia, right? Not only a 5-star recruit, but he was the #1 tight end coming out of high school. He was a top 10 player. Matter of fact, I have some credentials that we could read off to. So he was named Gatorade Player of the Year. He was the first tight end to ever win the award since the award was given back in 1985. So one state championship, one Georgia state championship. I think that's 7A. Let me see. Well, it says here he was the number 12 overall player, number 2 rated player in the state of Georgia. He caught in his senior year, he caught 101 passes for over 1,700 yards and 14 touchdowns. As a senior, that's absolutely crazy in high school. So he was Max Prep Player of the Week back in 2019. So he ended up going to LSU. Now, we have all of his targets that he had at LSU. Then we're going to watch a little bit of his spring game highlights when he was at Georgia. And, I tell you, he's heading to Savannah State. That's kind of random, but he is from Georgia, so I can slightly understand that. But that's random. And he's from Atlanta. He's from Atlanta. So he's listed at 6'5", 250. Yeah, 6'5", 250. So when he was at LSU, he caught 35 passes for 368 yards and 2 touchdowns. And that was his freshman year. So a lot of him coming out of high school, they projected him to be a first-round pick already. Like, that's how good he was. So it was a significant drop-off to where they projected him to be to what he did his freshman year, to him transferring to Georgia, not panning out, to transferring to Nebraska, not panning out, to now going to Savannah State and what's likely to be the most craziest thing that we probably saw in college football. So let's just
head coaching job at Baylor. So new defensive coordinator, Bo Pelini, who we already mentioned. This pass a little bit behind.
52 on that play really put the pressure.
He looked like a natural receiver.
Throws. This one's complete, and there it is to Gilbert. And
for Florida.
He was big today in Florida's win.
Athletic edge player.
He looked like a receiver.
Capitalized from just inside the 3. Play fake. Brennan. Here comes 3 guys. He has to just get rid of it, and it is.
Give me that.
Was it caught? Yes, indeed.
Give me that.
Trying to go to the right. Can't get it. Nobody there. Comes under pressure. Gets rid of the ball. Brule puts the pressure, and Gilbert backs up and takes the 50. Actually, it would be 50-50. 25-50.
Right here. Brennan. Over the middle. Okay, good pitch and catch, and that's his rookie tight end, freshman tight end. He's got a first down. Comes up throwing again on first down. Plenty of time. Goes to the end zone. Tipped away, incomplete, intended for Gilbert.
And this time, ball's in the air, and he cuts across again and almost had another one.
That's what came into the stadium, and they are quiet. Brennan. Little sidestep, the throw. Lucky it didn't get intercepted, incomplete.
He had the win on a play. Look to the outside on this play. Steps up. He's got it wide open to the outside. An easy throw, and he goes inside on the play. Terrence Marshall kind of got frustrated.
75 yards away right now from Miles Brennan. It's his time. It's his throw. Complete. Arik Gilbert. He kicked the field goal and try to get it to 7 and then hope for a miracle on an onside kick. But it's Brennan to throw. Scanning the field. He is going to throw it short. There's a flag down at the line of scrimmage.
Safety protection like that, like I just showed the video, will really help this offense take the next step.
On the run, he's able to deliver it on time to Gilbert, who takes it past the 30 for a first down. Looking for Arik Gilbert. And a big tight end has the catch and wants to rumble. Needed 10, got 7. Mac Jones had 3 touchdown passes of 60 yards or more. Complete to the tight end, Arik Gilbert. All right.
Well, Joanne Woodward, right?
Get out of here. 3rd and 1, Brennan to the slant. First down, LSU.
Cole, no phones.
How do you go to LSU and not end up with the quarterback? That's my question.
Miles Brennan, it has not been all positive. He takes a shotgun snap and delivers that one to the tight end, Arik Gilbert, who shows off his physicality. First catch and run for the only 5 returning starters from that national championship team. Brennan in the pocket will throw, and that one is right there and caught by Gilbert again. So the young has a chance to be a great one.
6'5", 250 pounds, runs, not afraid to play man coverage and to bring some pressure.
And they do bring pressure. It's a screen pass set up, and that's Gilbert, the tight end, who caught the screen and sort of stumbled a little bit. If he catches 7-0, first 5 minutes of this game being played in Columbia. They're going to fake a screen and throw across the middle. That's Gilbert again for an LSU first down. And he breaks tackles and gets inside the 25.
Target him early and often. He's got 4 already.
5 with John Emery Jr. in the backfield to the left side of Miles Brennan.
Marshall's in that slot, in that tough spot for you.
Thrown again. Into the end zone. Caught for a touchdown. And that's
pretty much by himself. Working against the safety, and we've talked before about it's a mismatch with him on a safety or on a
Larry. So LSU has it in plus territory again. Miles Brennan, a pump fake. He's going to go toward the sideline, incomplete. Trying to find the young. Huge win for Jimbo Fisher and the Aggies. LSU trying to avoid a huge upset at the hands of Missouri, and that pass was caught. There's a quarter's been quiet until now.
Just not fair. 6'5", 250, and has some hops and soft hands.
One-on-one, lobbed into the end zone.
Oh!
Incomplete.
Oh, I thought he grabbed it.
Arik Gilbert.
Oh. That would be crazy.
We haven't called Arik Gilbert's number much tonight, but he makes it impact.
The best is throw it down the middle. 3rd down and 6. And that's down the middle, and it's a first down to the big tight end, the freshman Gilbert.
Yeah, what adjusts to the football. Big man adjusting, slows down, catches it, and then understands to accelerate right away. Big.
Johnson throwing the flat, complete to the tight end, and Gilbert got a first down, and he's still going.
Yeah, you can misjudge Gilbert. You know, he's big old size, tight, figure out a way. You know, I mean, think about LSU. They got, bye week next week, and then
it's Alabama.
They better figure out something.
And that he literally outran his asthma. I had to clarify. So he comes back as a 5-year-old, and he's a running back. It doesn't go well for him, though. He runs the wrong way.
Sure do.
Johnson, crossing route complete. Gilbert, the tight end.
But they never were able to zero in on the quarterback in the pocket.
But if you didn't see the first half, a fumble return for a touchdown, and including the 91-yard touchdown reception. That's going to be his best day. By the way, we haven't made maybe enough of that because it was one big play, but Anthony.
A year ago, Brock Bowers. 3rd down and 9 to the end zone and a touchdown. As Stetson Bennett gets off to a good start as he connects with Arik Gilbert, who was the star tight end his freshman year at LSU, transferred, didn't see time last year, as he stepped away from football but has answered the bell, as Kirby Smart has said, and he is a dangerous weapon as a big target.
And that is a really nice throw from Stetson Bennett, right on time. Arik Gilbert really needs to be about 240. I mean, he's so athletic. He's got great length. And if he can shed another 15, 20, 25 pounds, we're talking about a game changer. You have him and Brock Bowers on opposite sides. What does the defense do? What do you cover them with? These guys can run like wide receivers, and yet they can block you at the end of the line of scrimmage. So if he can shed a little bit more weight over the summer, which should be easy to do, it gets warm here in Athens, he'll be in great shape come fall and be in a great position to contribute a lot of significant snaps.
Now a 2nd and 10 with 17 seconds remaining here in this first half. Bennett with time to the end zone, and the flag comes in as he was looking for the big target, Arik Gilbert, tight end transfer, who wasn't available for the team last year but has been showing what he's all about this spring.
Yeah, how about this little bunch formation? Perfect throw. Bama ran the heck out of it last year. Good to see Georgia in it. Hopefully they major in it this fall.
Looking Gilbert's way, and that'll leave 8 seconds remaining as Gilbert was matched up one-on-one with Dan Jackson. He was
side. Stetson knows it. So see where he wants to go with it. Oh, got held out there. Flag, got him. Can't cheat and win, baby. Hey.
Flag is thrown. Bennett's pass was incomplete, intended for Arik Gilbert. Got the flag.
They like that post to Arik Gilbert down here at the top of the red zone. We've seen that now at least 3 times. Once it's resulted in a touchdown, twice it's resulted in pass interference. Coach, that's the 3rd time we've seen that short post by Gilbert. We've seen 2 pass interferences and a touchdown. That clearly Gilbert has answered the challenge that the coaching staff's provided to them. Is that correct?
He's a big matchup guy. Him, Darnell, Brock, those guys are big bodies, you know, and tough to match up with. Tough to match up with. Right? Where are the match?
Look what I found.
You get out here with me and they score a touchdown throwing the ball. Right up your alley.
I love it, Coach. Awesome stuff, man. Congrats on all your success. It's been fun to watch your team today.
Thank you, man. Appreciate y'all.
All right, brother.
Kirby Smart's got to like what he's seeing out of Arik Gilbert. Arik Gilbert, who was one of the stars in college football as a freshman at LSU, transferred to Georgia, wasn't available to them a year ago, and now this spring has gotten himself back in great shape and could be a major contributor to what.
Savannah State, y'all got yourselves a real boy. This is a big time transfer that, wow, I don't think nobody seen coming. But listen, y'all got yourselves a good one. Y'all treat him well. I hope y'all have a quarterback that could throw him the ball. And I'm pretty sure he's going to be used everywhere. I don't know what his weight is. I don't know what y'all going to do with him. But I can't wait to hear. I can't wait to see it. Because y'all know, listen, now that he's there, y'all know we're going to watch a lot more Savannah State football if it's available. So we're going to see what's popping. But listen, I can't wait to see it. Shout out to Savannah State for getting yourselves a good one. Woo.